Roki Sasaki trade bombshell. You won't believe what just happened inside the Dodgers locker room. After a shocking loss that left fans stunned, reports are now surfacing that star pitcher Roki Sasaki had a total meltdown behind closed doors and the situation has spiraled fast. Is Sasaki demanding a trade already? Are tensions boiling over in L.A.? What does this mean for the Dodgers' World Series hopes? Everything just changed, and no one saw it coming. If you're a true Dodgers fan, you need to see this update. Tap in now before this story blows up even more. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss a single update on your favorite teams, biggest trades, and the wildest moments in the world of sports. This is the place to be for breaking stories, in-depth breakdowns, and everything in between. Let's dive into today's jaw-dropping headline coming out of Los Angeles, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one. What started as just another rough night at the ballpark has now exploded into one of the most dramatic stories to hit Major League Baseball in recent memory. Roki Sasaki, the Dodgers' electrifying young pitcher who was supposed to be a cornerstone of the franchise for years to come, has reportedly demanded a trade. Yes, you heard that right, a trade demand. And it's not just about wins and losses. This bombshell comes on the heels of a heated and emotional meltdown in the Dodgers locker room following a tough loss, a scene that insiders are describing as tense, chaotic, and completely unexpected from someone who's usually the epitome of calm and control. Roki Sasaki isn't just any pitcher. The Japanese phenom came to the Dodgers with a mountain of hype and, more importantly, the skills to back it up. With a fastball that touches triple digits and a breaking ball that leaves hitters frozen, Sasaki was supposed to be the ace that led L.A. to the promised land. He was a symbol of the team's global reach, a bridge between Japanese baseball excellence and the major league stage. So, to hear whispers that he's ready to walk away from all of that? It's sending shockwaves not just through the Dodgers organization but through the entire sport. Let's rewind a bit. The drama apparently began after the Dodgers suffered a frustrating loss, one of those games where nothing seemed to go right. Sources close to the team say the locker room atmosphere was already tense. Players were frustrated, the coaching staff looked visibly worn down, and everyone knew this wasn't just a bad game, it was a statement game that they'd let slip through their fingers. And in the middle of it all? Roki Sasaki, who, according to those same sources, exploded in a way no one saw coming. We're talking shouting matches, equipment thrown, and a visible emotional breakdown that stunned teammates and staff alike. For someone as composed and focused as Sasaki, it was a total departure from his usual demeanor. But what could push someone like him, a rising star with so much on the line, to the brink? Was it pressure? Miscommunication? Frustration with coaching decisions? Or something deeper that's been brewing behind the scenes for weeks or even months? Some insiders are now pointing to growing friction between Sasaki and certain members of the Dodgers coaching staff. There are rumors of disagreements over pitch selection, game preparation, and even workload management. The Dodgers, known for their meticulous analytics and heavy data-driven approach, may have been clashing with Sasaki's more instinctual, traditional style. While Sasaki respects the science of the game, he also comes from a baseball culture that places a high value on gut feel and personal rhythm. It's possible that constant micromanagement wore him down, creating a rift that finally boiled over after that latest defeat. Adding fuel to the fire are whispers that Sasaki has been feeling isolated. Despite being welcomed warmly by fans and several teammates, adapting to a new culture, a new language, and the constant media scrutiny isn't easy, especially when you're expected to be perfect every time you take the mound. The weight of those expectations can be crushing, even for someone with Sasaki's talent. And if he didn't feel fully supported off the field, that frustration could easily spill over into his on-field performance, and eventually, the locker room. Now, the word trade is being thrown around, and not just as speculation. Several well-connected sources are saying that Sasaki, in the heat of the moment, made it clear to team officials that he no longer wants to be a Dodger. Whether that demand was made in anger or as part of a more calculated move is still unclear. but the mere possibility has the baseball world on edge. Could the Dodgers actually part ways with their prized pitcher this soon after landing him? And if they do, where could he go? What kind of return would they even demand for someone with his upside and star power? Already, teams across the league are reportedly monitoring the situation closely. The Yankees, Mariners, Cubs, and even the Giants are said to be quietly gathering intel, weighing whether a blockbuster move for Sasaki is realistic. Of course, such a trade wouldn't come cheap. We're talking top prospects, current MLB contributors, and maybe even future draft picks. But if a player of Sasaki's caliber is truly on the market, you can bet every front office will at least make a call. Meanwhile, the Dodgers are staying tight-lipped. No official statement has been released, and team representatives have declined to confirm or deny the rumors. Internally, though, you can bet there are emergency meetings happening behind closed doors. The front office has to weigh a ton of factors: the PR fallout, the impact on the clubhouse, the rotation stability, and the message it sends to fans and players alike. Trading Sasaki could be seen as waving the white flag on the season, but forcing him to stay against his will could backfire just as badly. What makes this even more complex is the timing. The Dodgers are in the thick of a competitive race, and losing their top pitcher even temporarily could derail their championship hopes. But morale matters too. If the locker room is fractured, if players are walking on eggshells, and if trust has been broken, that kind of dysfunction can eat away at a team from the inside. The front office is stuck between a rock and a hard place. You also have to wonder what this means for other players in the clubhouse. If Sasaki, a player brought in with so much hype and promise, is this unhappy, who else might be quietly struggling? Could this trigger a domino effect of unrest among other key players? Or will the team rally around this moment, come together, and turn it into fuel for a deeper playoff push? At the end of the day, Roki Sasaki's future in Los Angeles hangs in the balance. He came to MLB to chase greatness, and the Dodgers gave him the stage. But now, that spotlight feels more like a microscope. Every move is magnified, every word dissected, and every emotion exposed. Whether this was just a moment of frustration or the beginning of a shocking exit, only time will tell. But one thing is certain: the Roki Sasaki saga has just begun. And as the story unfolds, we'll be right here breaking it all down for you, every pitch, every headline, every twist and turn. So if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the updates on this developing drama and more. We've got all the heat, all the analysis, and all the insider info coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.